in a diner on the corner of Winslow, Arizona, and I wonder what Kurt will be having for breakfast today. I wonder. Let's find out.
Chicken fried steak and a pancake. Diet starts tomorrow.
Diet starts tomorrow.
Diet starts tomorrow.
Okay. I couldn't help but put on the video. We are in Two Guns ghost town. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers go into old ruins and get fascinated, and this trip has really made me appreciate that. This is quite the scene. I don't know that Jesse ended up here at any time, but this is kind of the type of place I would picture.
Let me talk to you on that one.
So my writing comrade here tells me that there's a story that the Apache were running and the Navajo were behind them. And the Apache had found caves that were big enough to go into with their horses here and start some fires. The Navajo smoked them out, basically asphyxiated them. And now this is a place that's avoided by the Navajo because of bad juju. This is quite a fascinating place, though. You can see, well, maybe you can see on camera, there are caves around. And for those of you that know my fascination with Jesse James, this is an interesting little place. It's pretty wild. This shows you how small we really are. little town called Williams. Those of you that didn't know what I was talking about when I said if you're looking for something that's a little wastelandy or jet lags,
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.
And we made it to our destination, the Cavern Inn. The place that Cars is based on had a lot of really wonderful imagery from the 50s, iconic things, some more post-apocalyptic type things. Of course, there were cars all over the place that you could take a look at, and dinosaurs. You know, this place is really kind of, it feels like it's being sort of rebuilt into a destination. A little bit of something for everyone to see. And we had just gone through a little bit of rain and did have a burger to tie us over, but at this point we were ready for a meal. So we made our way up towards the diner and actually saw these really cool chopper and bike projects outside the diner. I was fascinated, so of course I had to take pictures of it. Even these felt a little bit wastelandy. The site's located on a cave in the ground, and I guess Kurt was telling me you can rent that as a room. They've got a room in the caves, but it's a bit unsettling because they turn everything off, and you're basically in the dark when it's lights out. I don't know, being lowered into a cave to stay overnight, that seems a little Buffalo Billy. So I was glad we were in a motel room. And well, since we got there late, it was too late to get to the diner, and it turned out that we ended up eating little Red Baron pizzas and having a couple of beers. And you know what? That's okay, because it really wasn't, even though we were spoiled for the rest of the trip with food, that's really not what this trip was about. It was about camaraderie and exploring 66. Since arriving in New Mexico, Arizona, we've been hitting rain in the afternoon, and you might think that's not good, and there was one day that there was some hail and that wasn't super, but it's actually been pretty nice to get cooled off like that. Anyway, when we were at the wigwam, the gal referred to this as their monsoon season. I remember thinking, what am I in Vietnam? But they're not kidding here. This is apparently a time of year where they get a lot of rain in the evenings, and since it's so dry, they have flash flooding. And Flagstaff last night got hit pretty hard. Watching it on the news today, and we're kind of in awe. I just want everyone to know that we've been riding ahead of it. Today we're supposed to get into California. Everything is a-okay. It's been a wonderful trip, a lot of fun, and there's more fun to come today. Hi, kitty.
Okay, I think that's the Phillips Neon.
What's that?
The Phillips 66 Neon.
That is pretty sweet. This is one of the better experiences we can give you over what we're talking about. You saw some of it at the restaurant yesterday, but things you see, it's just incredible. It's absolutely wonderful. Palms, coolers, cigarette vending machines. That's an oldie. Stickers. Yep, even an outhouse or two. We're in Oatman, where there are donkeys running all over. It's a ghost town that has some shops, and was one of the places that I was looking forward to seeing on this trip, because I had just happened to run across some YouTube channels talking about this place. So this is one such donkey. There's probably been 10 or 12 that we've run across so far. And you can see it's an old town, mining town. And at the end of the Sidewinder ride, You might recognize Roy, as it's been made famous in a number of movies, including Natural Born Killers. And we rode across the desert and wondered really how long it would take in order for us to get to somewhere that wasn't so hot. And at this point, we found out it was going to be quite some time. We probably pushed this day harder than we should have. I don't have a lot of more pictures or video footage because we were really pushing. San Bernardino to Los Angeles, through Los Angeles to Santa Monica takes a very, very long time, and there's lots that I could say about it. Maybe I will do some reflections later. But here we are on the Santa Monica Pier, and as you can see, it's getting very dark. There are kind of a hazy blue and red because the police were trying to get everybody off of the pier, but we did manage to get this very fuzzy picture of us at the end. And near the front of the pier, they had another sign that we took a picture of. We were hungry, so we found this cafe that was opened, and because we had spent so much time on the desert, I guzzled a ton of these sodas. And we found out that there was a stop before the Santa Monica Pier, and it happened to be that diner. So, with all of that, I will leave you with, please remember to see the beautiful things that are around you every day.